No, Jasmine, you're not gonna cook. She's sitting there. It's just little it's me again. There she is. Anyway, I don't have anybody to turn on the camera. I have to run around. A little while ago, if anybody watched when I made stuffed green peppers, Thane had asked me to make meatloaf. I forget why I didn't do it. Oh, I had a bunch of leftover rice. That's what it was. So I made stuffed peppers instead. Well, today is getting a meatloaf, so there's that. So I started cutting these onions. They've been so hot and spicy in my little eyeballs lately that I didn't want to do too many ahead of time, so I just peeled them. Yeah, they're like terrible. They're supposed to be Vidalia, which are supposed to be a little milder. We like onion though. So when I'm making my meatloaf, I usually use a different bowl, but I'm using this kind of shallow one so that you can see a little better. Boy, there's a lot of onion. Maybe I won't use that much after all. You know what's interesting is I can use the rest of these some other time. Oh, they're so strong. Let me get rid of them, put them in a little bowl. There we go. In you go. And because they were strong on this, and my eyes are watering, I'm gonna flip it over. I guess I could wash it, but I'm just gonna flip it over. Okay, we have onion, and we're gonna do green pepper. We're gonna do our ground meat. I like the 80-20, 20% being fat. That's what makes it nice. So let me, and I'm not making a lot. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to cook little, okay? So I usually would make at least half this. I'm not going to. I'm going to use this much. Nah. I'm not going to. I see my hands flipping around. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, a little bit more. I can't help myself. Okay, I'm done. Get this away from me, and then I won't do it anymore. Okay, so we have ground meat and onion. Now I'm going to cut up a green pepper. Alrighty, this is the way I do it. I go around like that, and then I don't have any seeds in it. Okay. And do I need a little bit more? We like green pepper in this one. I do make a brown meatloaf too. I'll slice these down a little bit and then cut them in smaller chunks. Make a brown meatloaf, but you know, I don't like it as much as I like the Salisbury steaks that I make, which is basically a really oniony brown meatloaf, I guess. I don't know. Did you guys watch that video? Look at this little hair of mine. Look at, wait, get it. No, I can't get it. That's what I get. This is hilarious. Oh, it's my bangs. Guess what they call bangs in England? I thought this was so cute. I think I was watching Password, old Password. Okay, here I go. Yeah, I'm getting all my stories while I cut my green peppers. I was watching an old Password. I think it was Richard Dawson, and here was the clue was, let me see if I can, not bangs, they were fringe. That's what it was. The word was fringe. So in England they call bangs fringe. And I like that. I think it's better fitting than the what we call, right? See, I'm doing two things at once. Cutting my peppers. Oh, she's like Snoopy. She'll carry her dish around. Look at her. It's not even close to dinner time. But there she is. I think they hear me talking because they're always like in the background. Of course, they follow me around a lot. Okay, I'm hurrying. This is your basic meatloaf that smells delicious in your house. Meatloaf gets a bad rap, I think. So there we have it. Lots of green pepper, lots of onion. Okay, let me move this over. I'll move it over here. Okay. What's our binder, guys? What's our binder? We need some egg to make it a little bound up, and we need some kind of breadcrumb Some people will take fresh bread and soak it in a little bit of milk like they do their meatball. I don't do that. I hardly ever buy these kind of breadcrumbs in a tin. And if I do, I don't buy the seasoned ones because they just taste... Now you could do that, I know, but this is what I do. I do the plain if I'm gonna do it, and then I can add my own seasoning, how much I like, because I think they go overboard with it. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some on, okay? And then I am gonna use some panko too. Why am I using both? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't have an answer for you. Maybe I do. These are kind of thicker, you know. I like a lot. I don't care for the meatloaf that's just like all meat. And they put it in a little like loaf pan, and it doesn't have any gravy or anything. So I'm gonna do this. Add 2 eggs, 1 and 2. See, this gets, the meatloaf grows. It just grows in this bowl. I don't know how that happens, but it ends up getting really big. Only seasoning I'm gonna put in is a little garlic salt, okay? And this has parsley in it too. And normally I would take a can of plain sauce, and I'm trying to think ahead. And I would put it in here, make and shape my meatloaves and put them in there and cover it and bake them. But I didn't have cans of sauce. So I'm gonna do a couple still pictures at the end when I was making. Look at Jasmine in the back. She's crazy. Jasmine, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? No, I know, I understand kitty talk. You're not getting fed yet. Hold on, I'm sorry. So I didn't have any, so I chopped up Roma tomatoes, were like 94 cents or something for a couple bags of them. So I chopped them up, took out the seeds and a little bit of the juice, cooked them down in olive oil with some fresh garlic. And I do jar my own sauce, so I took one of these and added it in. And I'll leave still pictures at the end so you can see that instead of me taking time and doing this. Oh boy, okay. And the last thing I put in here, you'll see, but I am gonna use my hands, okay? Pop those eggs. I really think you can feel consistency so much better when you do this. Like, do I need more breadcrumbs? Do I need more meat? I can put a little bit more in. So let me get this going. Man, I went crazy with the green pepper. That's okay. Oh no, it's a real meatloaf. And I'm not used to this bowl. I usually do this with my hands. This is my best spoon. I go like that and then go around, and I can mix up everything really fast. But I can't do it because the bowl is too shallow. Alrighty. I might need a little bit more breadcrumb. Did I put the lid on that? No. Okay, I'm getting there. And because it's a little later in the day, and I want to cook this kind of low and slow in the oven. Oh, I need my other hand, but wait 1 second. I'm going to do this because I'm going to add that one other ingredient. So this won't make it too dry. You ready? I'm going to add one other ingredient. You'll see in a second. Can you guess what it is in the meantime? Maybe, maybe not. But because it's later in the day, and I'm not going to make one big gigantic meatloaf, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 smaller meatloafs. And what's the difference? You just cut them up, you know, like that. Okay, here comes the secret ingredient. It's not really a secret. A lot of people do it, I'm finding out. Because this is a red meatloaf. Ta-da. Now think about this. What's in here? Tomato paste, little vinegar, garlic. I forget what's all in here. What is in here? I never knew it said shake well before you use it. Tomato concentrate, vinegar, a little corn syrup, sugar, spice, and onion powder. So that's what's going in. And I think it gives it a good flavor. Some people put it on top too. Okay, last little thing here. Get that incorporated. I put this in ketchup right in hamburger sometime before I put it on the grill too. I'll cut up onion and put some ketchup inside of it. And it flavors it from the inside out. Okay, let's do this. I'll get my meatloaf. And I'm gonna manhandle it. Get all this little giblets out. And I slam it down to pack it so there's not like kind of air pockets. And then I can form it better too, okay? So I'm just gonna cut it in two like this. I'm making a mess. I always make a mess when I'm over here. But I try to go a little fast, and my sister Beverly always accuses me of cooking too fast. She says, your heat is always so high. I'm like, I know. Make this little well in the middle. Can you see that? I want you to see it. See? Like this. So I'm gonna put sauce in there. Okay, just like that. And to shape it further, I do this. Like that. So when it cuts really nice. See how flat the sides are now? Like that. Look. So that's gonna be one. Get all these good giblets. Did something fly out? It probably did. Okay, my little well in the middle, and then I'm gonna go tap, tap. This one's messy. They're two little meatloaves. But, see how cute? And I'll put the thing. So let's get some sauce here. I gotta move this. Come on, you guys. Get out of here. I just set it over on the counter. My oven is heating up. I think I have it at 350. That's about right. Now, the sauce that I cooked down, the tomatoes and my fresh sauce, I only put fresh garlic in. Okay, I didn't put any oregano, no basil. It's kind of an Italian-y dish, but that doesn't mean it gets all those spices. I like to think that the green pepper and onion and the meat itself will flavor this, quote, gravy. But see how it's kind of thick? So I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I'm gonna put a little bit on the bottom because it might scorch, you know? Then I'm saving some for the top. Where's my little fork? There it is. I need you. Okay, let me pour a little bit of water in. And if I was just using a can of sauce, I wouldn't have to do this. But I don't want it to burn, and you know how it always thickens when you cook things down. See, it's a little chunky too. Thing doesn't prefer it chunky. I don't mind it. I even like my pizza sauce like that. So I'll put one in like this, one in like this. I'm gonna get this little chunky sauce on top. You can put ketchup on at this point. This doesn't look like my regular meatloaf. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sauce, because I didn't have a canned sauce. But anyway, I'm like really trying to cover that up pretty good so the meat is protected. Get down there. Okay, but it's gonna be covered so it won't evaporate too much. This is gonna smell good, y'all. Sometimes, if I feel like it, I'll put cheddar cheese in it. Sometimes not. I'm gonna cover up and bake it, and we'll go from there. I know I'm forgetting something, but I'm gonna use my knuckle to turn this off because my hands are all grubby. And then there's still Jasmine.